know somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, sorry guys, peeking. Hey, sorry guys, peeking. I'm sucking the gut in, guys. I'm sucking that gut in. But I was just watching. I was just struggling today to pull it together. Find some way. How in the world I'm going to do this, you know? And it's always weird, really, when things come at just the craziest time. Might as well, yeah. Oh, check. Hide behind the mic. Yeah, I know. We'll tuck this in. We're gonna look. You know, this is just weighing me down. You know what I mean? This just weighs me down. But let's untuck this little bad boy and let's get to the real talks. Who's this Ted guy, anyways? Does anybody know? You know, like I said, I just wasn't sure. How am I gonna go about doing this? You know, I've come to the fact that Mom and I are just not gonna go down this pathway, and it's scary because I'm a pretty stubborn guy, and you know, I'm just, but I know I'm stubborn in the good and the bad. Unfortunately, they say usually your best, the best personality trait that you have is a lot of times the worst one for you, too. Until you can fine tune it and just really, narrow it down. You just kind of, like gold, refine it, and I just don't know that that's just gonna go anywhere. It's really, it has to, because she's my mom, and I know that, and it's just, I don't know how to do that. And so right now, it is where it is. So that being said, it just really put me into a place of just, okay, fight or die. You just got to rope a dope, and me and my old friend Ben, I don't know where he is. I'll miss that guy. I really do. I really miss him. But we always used to talk about, rope a dope, Muhammad Ali, and when his back was against the ropes, and he just found a way to, and we get ourselves into these situations. And why do we let ourselves sometimes get ourselves into where our back's against the rope situations? But this truly, to me, feels. This one here is, just it's. I hope this is okay for you guys, because these wheelchairs, man, they just really, they grind my gears. Okay, they just get me all quivered up and just make me want to. So today, it's where you feeling all alone. I guess that's really where I was at, and where I'm not just am at mentally. It is truthfully where I am at on all levels, on all playing fields, and just the real truth of it all is, I was searching this just today, just like as I've been the last couple nights. It's just like, what do I do? How do I do this? And what am I even gonna do? Not even let alone how do I do this, but what is it that I'm gonna do? And I know so many times people have come through. There's people. I'm sure you guys feel that, like, if you're watching this or you're not watching this, or it's just me and my other character friends, personalities, or whoever that may be. If you just go, what's my calling? What am I supposed to do? Especially when you're an impactful mind like myself, where you want to make a difference, man. You want to make a difference in this world. You just want to, and not only in this world, you want to know that that legacy you have is going to be, carried on. And I've got no kids. I know. I know. I'll dub that in somewhere. I'm sure it will, or just to keep it in my head. And I'm not married. Gosh darn it, I'm out here getting a job, doing a job, have a job, and then I should have been working that day. And my life was just like, just taken in a sense that it wasn't taken. And so I have to remember that, and I do remember that, and I'm so proud of it, and it is just crunched me in absolutely every way. I joke, but seriously, it's just, where I'm at. So today, I'm sitting there just, against the wall, back against the wall, or the ropes, in a sense, that just roped up. How do I fight? I know how to fight. I mean, seriously, I fight. I know how to physically fight, and but I know how to emotionally fight too, and I really know how to endure pain and endure something I believe in. And so this evening, I'm just doing some. I wonder if that. Yeah, so that sounds like a loud one. That is a loud one coming through. Yep, that's the EMT. Speaking of which, man, that's what they put me in one last night, but that's another story. I'm gonna stick to what I got going on right now. And let me shift it real quick. Zippity boo boo. And I'm just, it's a late night, and I know these people, they're watching me, but that's about the story that I'll have to get into, tell you about later. You'll have to stay tuned, be watching, make sure you're watching and tuning in there. And I'm on the internet, and I'm kind of putting some things together. I might be going outside. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. And then, you know how you see advertisements and on your YouTube pages or stuff like that, and I kind of they get you with the first message is like, hey, do you want to make money? They got me there. No, but yeah, but you don't click on it. But you're like, oh, maybe one day, or that looks like a motivational get line. Like that get line is just like, dude, that's cool. So, I clicked one, and I decided this guy, he comes out like, man, all I did want to be, man, my game plan just to be rich and have six-pack abs, right? And I'm like, dude, what a chump, right? I'm like, dude, this guy's, that's not the way you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have ethics and morals, and you're supposed to, and I started, getting up on my own brain with this dude that I'm no more than 30 seconds in on this. It looked like a TED Talks, but it was like some other webinar, seminar thing, which I'm seeing a lot of. I don't know if it's because that's the direction I'm looking into or looking at, and I'm motivated like that, and so you tend to see what you look for in a sense. But I'm like 6 minutes in, 10. I look up the clock. It's like 12:48, and I'm watching randomly. I'll check the clock on the iPad, and I'll go, that was another 8 minutes. That was another 8 minutes. I'm like done deal, locked into this guy in about half hour, and I looked at it. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do this hour and 45 minutes with this dude who's like, blah blah blah, right? And so I get in, obviously what's up, right? I get in to the very end, right? Of course I'm just solid, like it's a church sermon. It's just like one of the CNNAs, the gimmicks, she comes in, hey, what you listening to? And it literally looked like some dude was on like a preaching stage or something like that, but it was just I just say it was like TED Talks guy, and I gave her like my little spiel. But what I'm getting at here is sometimes these messages really can come in unique forms, and I've just really been hitting this hard the last month, or even, and especially the weeks really being, wow, what's my purpose? I know I've got incredible gifts, um, and drive, motivation, and skill sets that have completely, to me, I feel like have gone to the wayside, or have still yet to be exploited. God-given gifts, right? Just is stuff that's just, so I was like, man, that's some cool stuff that I am able to do, and yeah, that's tooting my own horn in a sense, and tooting fruiting. Um, but we all know we all, you start getting old enough to know where you know what you're good at and what you're not good at, and I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at, um, and so this guy, it wasn't that he was saying anything along the lines of, oh, like he was like, man, I'm rich, and oh, I've got all this stuff. He just broke it down. He broke it down, uh, very precise on things to do, and I'm agreeing with it, and I know it, and I'm agreeing with it and knowing it, but it's reiterating it in my life and knowing that, yeah, it's later in the game for me. I'm 2 months after being you know basically pronounced dead on the gurney. Gurney. Dead on the gurney. And I'm about to get out of this recovery center here pretty soon. I don't have a dollar. Seriously. Um, no job. Nothing left because it was evicted during my stay here. All my stuff was taken from this landlord that I had just moved into this house a week prior to being smoked and smacked in by this car and such. I didn't choose that. But I do get to choose. I was chosen and given life again, and so now I get to choose what I'm gonna do with that. And it's been tough, right? It's been real tough, really tough, without being dramatic. Sorry about that. I'm just checking without being dramatic, but inside in here, right? This is where it broke to, and I'm just looking to find ways. How do I bandage this, or how do I get it back to where that kid, that dude that Steven, where I knew that, boy, anything was possible. I mean, anything, like Elon Musk, like anything, like just straight up. And I'm watching this guy, and he's just breaking it down on things, and I'm just a 100% absolutely. I understand, and when I was understanding what I was picking up, what he was throwing down, in a sense that his belief system, it was not about the being rich with the abs and all this stuff, and it was just a beautiful way to start and hook it and get you in.